Hey geeks, Tim Tibbetts with MajorGeeks.com today, looking at how to fix missing DVD, CD drive icons in Windows File Explorer. For example, you have your File Explorer open and you don't see your DVD drive here. There is a couple of known fixes. We actually wrote this guide some time ago, probably years ago, and I've completely revamped it for 2019. So here's your whole long story of why it could happen. A lot of times this will be third-party burning CD DVD software. That's quite possible that takes over your drivers and can break things. There's a couple of fixes. Let's go through the easy ones, and then we're going to go into the registry editing. Now make sure you back up your registry by following this link, which will be provided as always in the description of the video, so that you have any problems with your registry, you can restore. So the first thing you want to do is, depending on your operating system, either Windows key plus S and search for Device Manager. Just start typing it until you see it and then click on it right here. Windows 10 users can press the Windows key plus X and go right to your Device Manager here. What we're looking for is two settings. They're going to be very, very similar. Yours might not be exact. It should be DVD, CD, ROM drive. So expand the arrow here so that you can see it. And then you should see another one that says IDE, either ATAPI or ATA/ATAPI controllers. So the problem you have here is what you want to do is find your, whether it's ATA channel 0, 1, every one is going to vary a little bit, and you're going to want to check each one by right clicking and update drivers. So let's do one here real quick. Then you want to do search automatically for updated driver software. And wait a minute, it'll either find updated drivers or it'll tell you the best drivers are already installed. If that is the case, come back, do all of them now, this one and anything under these, right click and do uninstall. In a perfect world, when you reboot after you've uninstalled all of these, Windows will redetect them and hopefully put the correct driver in there if your driver was hijacked by another third-party program. Also note, we mentioned in here somewhere that right here, any CD, DVD software that could be related to this problem may need to be reinstalled. So this is what you have to deal with to go through and fix this problem. Not a real big deal. Now we go in and we play with the registry. There's actually, I love this, you either have to delete a couple of keys or add a key in a string value. So let me just show you real quick. So here's your text. You're going to want to highlight that just short of the period there. Right click, copy. Press the Windows key plus R and type in regedit, R-E-G-E-D-I-T. And when that comes up, you want to use the search bar right here, what we just copied. Clear that out and press Control V, then enter. That will jump you to the key. What we're looking for, and I don't have, I believe this is probably more likely Windows XP, Windows 7, Windows Vista. I don't think these keys exist after Vista, but what you're looking for on the right side, as shown here, is upper filters and lower filters. So if you look over here and let's pretend silent install is upper filters, you would right click and delete it, and you would repeat that step if you have lower filters. So if you have them, delete it. If you do not, move on to step number 3. You should be okay there. Same thing, regedit, highlight short of the period, right click, copy, go to registry, and just press with your mouse and slide it across. When it's highlighted, press Control V. That will wipe it out and put in whatever's in your clipboard like that. Press enter, and we're going to follow the guide right here. We're going to do a new key and call it controller 0. Make sure you know that that's a 0. So we're at the ATAPI key here. Right click, new, key, controller 0. So either type it in, then press enter. Now you have the new key. Now look back here again. We want to do a new D word. It's a 32-bit value. And once again, it's a little easier to copy and paste. Highlight it, right click, copy. And let's do the new keyword, D word, 32-bit value. Right click on your new key that you created, new, D word 32-bit value. And let's name it exactly as shown there, ENUM, capital DEVICE 1. Enter. And the last thing we're going to do is set the value data to 1. So right click on that, modify, and as you can see, your value data right here is 0. Change that just by pressing the 1 when it's highlighted. Click OK and close it. Now, with a registry entry, it's not going to take effect until you reboot. So at this point, close all your open programs and reboot. And hopefully one of these three has fixed your problem. If not, feel free to leave a comment here on YouTube, leave a comment over here on Major Geeks, and if you've got any suggestions we can use, we would be glad to pass them on to everybody else, because that's what we're all about, is fixing problems. So we'd love to hear from you if you have another suggestion that works. But these are the three most known fixes that should get you fixed up. And again, you can read here about how there's different error codes that you might be running into: 19, 31, 32, 39, 41, etc., etc. So there you go. And sometimes it's, as we mentioned, sometimes it'll disappear completely from my computer as well. So sometimes you won't see it here anywhere. Kind of a pain in the butt. So hopefully one of these three things fixed it. And as always, thanks for all the new subscribes. Thanks for the likes. Can't thank you enough every time I do a new video. And thank you for watching, and hopefully we will see you next time.